Interesting prison story. I was just looking at my eye right here and I got this scar and it reminded me of a prison story. Goddamn. Right in 2020, right before I got out, I had about a week, maybe 10 days at the max. And due to COVID, I had just got my release date. But I was anticipating getting out because they was letting people out because COVID and I fit the criteria. So with that being said, my whole program was different. I was staying in the cell a little bit more, less yard, just trying to stay out the way. One of my prison stories, I was talking about a riot that I was in, and I was the only one that participated as far as the blacks. After the riot, this one individual, he was all the way on the other side of the building in a 270 design. I had the corner cell. I think it was like 127 or something. It was down at the bottom, all the way in the corner before the other row. And his cell was all the way on the other side. If anybody understand how the 270 design is, he was all the way at the top tier, all the way at the other side. Anyway, after the riot, we trying to figure out everything. This dude tried to say he seen me running. Mind you, I was the only one that participated in the riot. So we hollering at the homies. He not even in my car, but we holler at the homie. The homie's like, yeah, that's out. Like, we already know. Everything's good with him. What are you talking about? Anyway, I do my program go on. 2 years, 3 years go by. We end up at the same prison at another prison. And I ain't never really messed with the dude. To me, he was weird. But I messed with his homies. Because, I messed with his homie. He was from Fodos. Anyway, time go on. One day, I'm kicking it on the tier. I'm with my boys. Matter of fact, not shout out, but R.I.P. Earl Swavey, because I was on the tier with him. I was with my boy Black from Bonnie Hunters, Dre from Neighborhood, Paris, we was just on the tier shooting the shit. And then one morning, the dude from Fodos, he just bounced out his cell, breath stinking. He like, bro, get away from my cell. I'm like, what? Out of everybody that was right there, I'm the smallest dude. At this time, I was like 135, 140. Yeah, get away from my cell. I'm like, bro, what's up with you? He like, nigga, you a buster. You ran in a riot. I said, what? Hold on, let me put my shoes on. I go put my shoes on. I fucked up though. Like I said, he was probably 210. We in the prison we was at had a single man cell, so it was a small cell. He like, we gonna get in. I'm like, we gonna get down. He like, bet. So I go in the cell like a dumbass. This locked the cell and put the blocker up. So in my head, I'm like, oh, if he reached for anything, I'm about to have to perform. But anyway, we end up having a fade. We go in there, boom. We squabbling. He was getting the better of me, but I got a good shot and he had to grab me. So while he grabbed me, like I said, he bigger than me. So I'm like, hey, bro, get off me. All I hear niggas outside, hey, let him go. And I'm like, man, he's a buster. Like, we in there just talking trash to each other, whatever. His old hot breath having ass. Anyway, we open the door, come out. I got a big ass cut. People don't want to go to medical. So everybody giving me remedies to do, giving me Band-Aids, tell me put coffee. I end up putting coffee, and this is how it healed. But anyway, after that, the homies hear about it. The homies like, what? And I'm telling the homies like, bro, everybody know the deal. Everybody know. There's people on the yard right now that was at that prison with me. Like, the dude was on some BS. So we going around trying to figure out who he run with, because the Fodos sometimes, it depends on your age and, just how your program is. So we find out who he run with. And the homie like, yeah, I can't let that go. I need a back fade. Because they felt like he was just picking on me. He had a bad morning. He was picking on me because I was the small guy. Because his whole stand, like, that didn't make no sense. Shout out my boy Kilo. Kilo always used to talk about, like, bro, I know how to fight. Like, I'm a boxer. Like, I boxed for a minute. He was a big dude. I ain't seen him squabble. I'm like, okay, I'll take your word for it. So anyway, we do the politicking. His card be like, yeah, like, he was on some BS. And in order, something had to give. Something had to happen. So instead of us rioting, the homie wanted a back fade. So the prison we was at, they had like a rack shack. So it's like a small little section blind spot. Only so many people could be in there without, alerting police or whatever. So one person from their car go in, the homie go, I can't remember. I think my older homie went. I can't remember who else went. And the rest of us was just like outside on standby, like tense between the two cars. I say, the homie go in there. The homie's a little bit bigger than the dude, but their size difference isn't as big as my size difference from him. The homie go in there, they square off. The dude walk up, boom, bam. He fall face first. The homie had to step back like, get up, nigga. He come back, boom, bam, boom, bam. The homie put him down again. So by this time, the boy get up. He like, what's up? It's good. You know, people don't want to say they good, but you could tell when somebody good. The homie was like, yeah. The homie was hyped. Like, yeah, nigga, pick on somebody your own size, nigga. I let Obi for that. But then afterwards, after everything went down, I talked to my boy Black from Bounty Hunters. He like, bro, you did the right thing, but next time you supposed to get off right there when he said that. In my head, I'm like, bro, I had like a week left. I don't care what he said. I was gonna try to do it the quietest as possible. But then too, he said, don't ever go into somebody's cell like that.